Hi guys, this is Cheryl with Architect Destiny. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning into another video today. So it is Thursday, May 1st, and I need to plan for the month of May in my Wonderland 222 A5 all-in-one planner. So without further ado, let's jump right in. I am going to plan the month of May with you, and I'm also going to set up my habit tracker for the month, and we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna call it planned for the month of May. So as you can see, I've got all of my page flags here where I've got everything all mapped out for the month, and all that remains to be done is to just write everything in and do a little deco. I will set up the sidebar for my priorities for the month. And yeah, and then like I said, I'll flip over and I'll set up my habit tracker for May as well. So just a few things that I plan to use. This is my cute little planner bag. If you probably can't even see the whole thing because I've got my camera down so low. But that's my planner bag. And I'm just gonna pull a few things out. Here's my pencil pouch, pen case, and I'm just gonna grab out a few things. I need my tweezers. The color for the month of May is gonna be kind of this goldenrod color, or it says summer sun on here. So this yellow color is my color for the month. I don't think I'm gonna need scissors. I very well may need my whiteout, and I might need my scissors. No, I know what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need my washi cutter because I'm gonna use my washi cutter because I'm going to also put down, like over here in the sidebar for the header, I'm gonna put down some washi, and I think I don't have a lot of gold, so this may actually be it right here. So I'm just gonna pull this off to make it easier to access the washi. And so I'm gonna use this color to kind of do a background for my priorities header, which is in my stickers, priorities. For the month of May. Is this all I need? Oh, and these cute little flowers, these gold flowers, I'm gonna use to add a little deco and color after I have already planned out everything. And I found these at Walmart. Whenever I see stickers that are cute that I could like just use for some simple deco at Walmart, I get them. I don't care if it's like hearts or flowers or happy faces or whatever. It's like they're usually like a couple bucks, maybe $2.99 or something like that. I always grab them. So I've got a couple of sets of these. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna use in my setup. And I'm just gonna move this out of the way, move these two out of the way for right now. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and write everything into my planner. I'm gonna use this Zig Clean Color Dot to denote each item that I'm gonna write in. And for the page flags that are for recurring events, I'm gonna just move those to the next month, to June. For the ones that are not recurring, that they're just like one-time things, I'll just dispose of them. But yeah, that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. This is a new idea that I just saw in a video today. I wish I could remember who it was. Oh my goodness. I want to say Tori on paper, but I'm not sure. But I thought it was so cool. She had a little page flag just like this one, little posted arrow page flag on her monthly, and she just kind of moves it from week to week to denote whatever week she's on. I was like, that is so simple. and so cute and so functional, because whenever I flip to my monthly to plan for the week or to see what's going on, I a lot of times find myself going like, which week is it? Which day are we on? That kind of thing. And this little simple little arrow lets you know which week you're on, like right away. So while I was watching that video, I went and got a page flag and made this little flag here. And I was like, I'm doing this. It's done. So yeah, that's just something new on my monthly. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to do my usual, put on some music and speed it up a little bit and write everything in. Then I'll come back and I'll chat about it and do a little deco, and then we'll flip over and I will set up my habit tracker. So that's the plan. So let's get started. Okay guys, so here are the plans. As you can see, there are still a few places where I have page flags, and that is because I schedule my nails every 2 weeks. Like when I go into the shop, I schedule for the next visit while I'm at the shop. So I actually go get my nails done tomorrow, and I will schedule for 2 weeks, which will be the 16th. Typically, I get my nails done at 2 o'clock, but yeah, I had to go with 1 o'clock here because she already had a 2 o'clock appointment. So typically, I will get them done at 2, which is why I have 2 o'clock on my page flag. So I'm going to leave that there as a reminder to me if I come in here and need to schedule anything else, that don't schedule it on the 16th at 2 o'clock, because that's probably when you're going to get your nails done. So I'm going to leave this page flag right here. Also, I still need to schedule my haircut for this month, and it's going to be during this week, typically on Wednesday. I typically get my haircut on Wednesdays at noon. So I'm going to put that back right there, just like with the nails, so I can know that this is where I want to get my haircut, even though I haven't scheduled it yet. I typically try to do like a quarterly cleanse. I've been moving this page flag ever since January, I think. I still haven't done it, and it's May. And it's so simple. It's just a matter of taking some capsules and just, for 7 days and just doing it. But I don't know why I haven't done it. It's just like silly, but I'm gonna leave it right here, just to remind me. Cheryl, please go ahead. It's like the end of Q2 almost, and you haven't done a cleanse. You haven't done a cleanse all year. So a system cleanse, that is, just to clarify. So I'm gonna leave this right there for now. I've got my page flag here denoting that this is the week that we're on. And I have, let's see what I've got planned here. I put this here because I originally did have an interview today for a job, but I have already accepted an offer. So I contacted this person and canceled this interview and thanked them for being interested in me. But I like to show on my planner things that were originally planned, whether they actually happened or not. So since this was officially planned and did not happen, I'm going to put down a canceled page, not page flag, a canceled sticker. These are from Tyrian Design on Etsy. I always get asked that whenever I use these, and I love them because they're clear and you can see through them to what actually was on the planner. It doesn't completely cover it up. So I'm just going to put down that cancel sticker right there because that interview for today did get canceled. Also, another cool thing, we've got like a tea house that's kind of close to where I live. I've never been to it, but I've heard lots of great things about it. It's called A Cause for Tea, and they have kind of like a mission-oriented objective as well. I think they support children in other, poor children in other countries with some of the proceeds that they get from people buying tea and having lunch in their tea rooms and, buying gifts from the gift shop and things like that. So our church is having a women's event on Saturday at A Cause for Tea. We're just going to go. There's like 7 or 8 of us. We're just going to go have tea and have lunch and wear our pretty spring dresses. And for those who wear hats, they'll wear their hats. I don't wear hats, but I know some of my ladies do. We're going to have lunch and have tea and just enjoy the ambiance. It's a beautiful kind of Victorian house, and all the rooms are just beautifully decorated and everything. So I think it'll be a really fun experience. I've heard the food is just really, really good. All the, cute the scones and the little cucumber sandwiches and all the kind of good things they have with the tea. So I think that's going to be fun, and I'm looking forward to that. I have never been to a tea house. So that's happening on Saturday. Also, my brother-in-law's birthday is on Saturday at 6:30, and they live in another city. They actually live in my hometown. So I'm going to be going to my hometown to spend the weekend with my mom the next weekend for Mother's Day. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go to the party. I know my husband and both my boys will be there and their significant others. But I'm not sure because they would already be gone. Like my husband's going to leave early in the day to kind of help with setup and stuff, and I'll be at the tea. So I would have to like drive myself, and then I get there, and then my husband has his car and I have my car, so I'm driving 2 cars back, and I'm just kind of like, I'm not sure. I don't want to miss out on seeing everybody, but I'm not sure. I have not made up my mind, but I did put it on my calendar just because it is a planned event. It's important. I may or may not go, but there it is. Still need to schedule my haircut. I think I already said that. My town has a shred day on 1 day per, I guess, semi-annually. My words today. Semi-annually in the spring and in the fall. There's a shred day where you can gather all your things that need to be shredded and just take your boxes and boxes of stuff, put them in the trunk of your car, and just drive and get in line. And they take the stuff out of your car and they dump it in the shredder right there in front of you so that you can see that it's been shredded and it's gone, and then you just drive away. So it's really convenient. So I never have like a whole bunch of shredding. I don't have that much. I have about, a decent sized box that I collect over the 6 months, and then I always look on the town website and see when the shred day is scheduled, and then I go. It's interesting that it's on a Thursday this year. It's usually on a Saturday. I'm glad it's not on this Saturday because I'm going to be gone. So that worked out well this time. but I'll take everything over to get it shredded. And then, let's see, nothing else unusual. Of course, Memorial Day is here, Mother's Day here. So we got 2 holidays for the month. We got my physical here and my baby son's birthday. Cameron's birthday is on May 24th. He will be 24 years old. That is insane. My boys are 26 and 24. That blows my mind every time I think about it. They should still be in like middle school or something, or high school at least. But both adult kids, both college graduates. My youngest son is in grad school right now. He's finishing up his first year of MBA school. So yeah, it's crazy, but yeah. Other things that I have marked in are anniversaries, birthdays, bills that I need to keep in mind, and things like that. And with that in mind, let me take a peek back at my my yearly view to see if there are any other things for the month of May. Let's see, I do have one other birthday for one of our church members on the 9th that I want to note. For Marlon, and I've already got the Tucker's anniversary, Cameron's birthday, my physical, and my other brother-in-law's birthday. So that's it for May. As far as those things, I set up my sidebar to put down my priorities. So far, I've just got the quarterly cleanse flagged in here. I've not set up my May goals, but the only thing that I did not complete in April was the yoga challenge that I was doing. And I'm going to just think carefully about it. I'm not even going to start trying to put down any priorities because I just want to really think about it since I am starting a new job. I didn't even put that down. Holy cow. I'm starting my new job right here on May 15th. So let's put that down. That is going to probably be impacting things at least early on because even though I work fully remote, I need to like be in place for training and for just getting up to speed on the job and all the things. So I don't want to be unrealistic about what else I can accomplish in the month of May, given that I'm starting a new job and I don't know what that's going to look like really. So I'm going to be very intentional about thinking this through and not putting too much on my plate. Okay, so that is the talk through of my plans. Let's put down some cute deco stickers just to kind of fill in some of the empty spaces. I think I did not bring my quote stickers with me. I may have to go get them. I know I'm going to put this right here because I think that's just perfectly cute right there. I may put, I don't know. I mean, I have room for a quote sticker. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to put down the flowers for right now because I'm not sure if I'm going to have room for a quote sticker. And I'm just going to kind of spread them out throughout the pages and just make sure I leave room if I do have to add plans within the spread. But yeah, so I'll do this like that. This is cute. I like this. Very simple, and it's my color of the month, and so I like that I'm using the same color flowers and just keeping it very simple, not very fussy, because I'm just not feeling fussy these days. If you look at previous planners, my previous planners, I would just go all out with washi tape and stickers and just all kinds of stuff, quote stickers. And this year I am just feeling more, what's a good word? Subdued. More subdued, I guess, as far as decorating in my planner. I'm just going for more simplicity and just more of a clean look. And I think that's cute. That's like just the right amount of flowers. I'm kind of feeling like maybe I need something right here, but I don't know. I feel like if I put something right here, I need to put something right here, and I've only got one more flower. So let's leave it right there for right now. I like the way that looks. Yeah, so let's go over to my, where's my month sticker? Move my, not sticker, my month floating tab. I'm gonna put that right there. And then let's go over to my habits. And this is where I'm gonna put my May habits right here. And I'm basically just gonna copy over the ones from the previous month because they haven't changed. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna speed that up and then I'll come back and that'll be it. So stick around. Okay, so these are my habits that I have been doing for the past several months, and I left a couple out that are more personal. So I've got my morning devotion, morning meds, morning skincare, vitamins, hydrating, exercise, flossing my teeth, practicing my bass guitar, reading, PM skincare, PM meds, PM stretch, and then I have another kind of periodic med that I sometimes take, AM and PM, and then teeth whitening. So these are the things that I track, and since it's May 1st, I need to go ahead and put in the ones that I have done so far today. And like I said, this is my color for the month. So I'm going to go ahead and complete my tracker for today. I've done my Devo, my morning meds, my morning skincare, taken my vitamins. I'm doing good with my hydration. I did exercise and I have flossed my teeth. So I'm a good girl so far today. It's just midday, so I still have plenty of time to get other things done. But that's it for right now. That's my habit tracker. Since I have one more flower, I'm just going to put one. I'm going to put one right here. And just to make my habit tracker more cute. So that's my habit tracker. Let's see, goals. Like I said, I'm going to go easy with the making goals because I'm not sure. I don't want to overextend myself being as that I'm starting a new job. But I do know a couple things that I do want to put here. I do want to attend an investment webinar. I try to do one a month. So I'm going to put, and those are usually like an hour and they're online because it's a webinar. So that is not going to infringe on anything. Attend a webinar, investment webinar. I still have a goal of losing 4 pounds. So I'm going to put that. I think maybe I might have lost a couple of pounds this month. I don't think I hit 4. Actually, I know I didn't lose 4 pounds, so we'll just put that one again. I still want to do a low spend on our Chase Visa card. And I do want to start a new book. Well, no, I want to finish the book that I'm reading and start a new one. Finish book, start new. So, and these are all things, I said I was going to go easy on myself, but these are all things that I think are achievable. They're not like anything crazy. So these are definitely things I want to do. I still want to continue to track my skincare. I'm probably going to try a new product as well, but I'm just going to put a dot here, and I'm not sure what product that's going to be, but I'm going to put a dot here. I've been using Good Molecules, kind of a skin tone balancing serum for the last couple of months, and I've been tracking that. I think I may want to try something new here, and whatever it is that I decide to use, I will put it right here, and I'll track it on these calendar, the May calendar here. I noticed I have not marked off the last day in April. I don't have my purple my purple Zig Clean color dot to mark off that I did do my skincare product yesterday, so I'll make sure to do that. And today is May 1st, and I did it this morning, so I will put a dot there. I'm not going to mark off the day yet because the day is still young, but I did do my skincare product this morning. So as far as goals, this is what I'm thinking so far, and this may be it. I'm not sure. I have to give it some more thought. So yeah, I think that's all as far as planning. I've got my May habit tracker, my May monthly here. I've got my May habit tracker here. The only other thing I could do is set up my May review pages for the end of the month, and that's fairly simple, but I could go ahead and do that. I have started, man, this thing is getting in the way. This is just my planning routine, and I use it as a pencil board as well. I have started filling out my April one. I'm not done yet, but this is kind of the format of my monthly review, so I can go ahead and put this down. And for that, I will use my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen in black, 0.5, for the headers. So let me go ahead and do that, and we'll be all set up for May. I'm going to put, I do need this. There's a hump right there. It's going to mess me up. So I'll put it underneath there. Watching, that's what I'm watching on TV. And for better or for worse, I do watch a lot of TV right now. I haven't always, but in this season, I'm watching a lot of TV. Reading. So what am I reading? And what am I listening to as far as music or podcasts? And then big wins. For the month. And then in this section, work. And I'm sure I'll have lots to write here. for May because I'm starting a new job. Family, any significant family highlights or lowlights or things that I want to remember. Health and wellness. How am I feeling emotionally? How have I been doing in the month? How is exercise going? All that type of stuff is what I would document in this section. Social. What kind of social things did I have going on for the month? And then spiritual. Okay, so those are the headers for my monthly review. I'm just going to take my clean color dot and just kind of put a little color on the page, put some bullet points for the headers. How did I do it back here? Here, I'm just going to put bullet points for places for me to write things down. And a couple here. I'll put one here. Okay, so this is my May review set up and ready to go. And a lot of times what I'll do is, as I'm going through the month, so that I don't forget things that I want to document, I may actually like pop in here and write down significant things during the course of the month, rather than just waiting till the very end and trying to remember and flip back and look and see what happened and that kind of thing. A lot of times it's helpful to go ahead and just document things as they happen. And that way it makes the review process a little bit easier, and I make sure I don't miss anything really relevant that I want to document here. So this is my May review page. I do want to come back here and put one thing for April because I got a new job. This is when I got the offer. I'm going to put job offer and accepted. In all caps. Okay, so that is definitely something I want to write there. So yeah, let me move away all the stuff so you can just see my planner. So yeah, guys, this is the month of May in my Wonderland 222. I hope you enjoyed this video. I did a little bit more than I typically do on monthly plan with me's. I don't usually set up my habit tracker with you. I don't usually set up my month-end review with you, so you got to see a little bit more of my process for setting up my month. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. That would mean a lot to me and to my channel. And if you enjoy my content and you are not a subscriber, then go ahead and subscribe. By all means, you're welcome to do that, and hit the notification bell so that when I upload new videos, you'll be one of the first to know. Thanks again, guys, for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.